Pastor Jeff.
Pastor David.
Guess what it's time for?
Oh, another edition of Informed.
Pastor Jeff, let me start this one off today by saying thank you and recognizing the generosity of our congregation.
Yeah, amen to that, yeah.
You know, October slipped up on me.
It did, it came out of nowhere.
It's hard to believe it is October.
Yeah.
And I had totally forgotten, I'll be honest with you, I totally forgotten Pastor Appreciation Month.
Yeah.
And yet I came in Sunday morning, and there on my desk were a lot of cards and just people show,
Little ways they showed us love,
and wow, it's overwhelming.
It is.
We know you love us. I hope you know we love you.
Yeah.
And Pastor Jeff, the exciting part about that, we don't just have that generosity in-house.
No, not just for
This is one of the most generous congregations in giving, not only of their possessions and things, but of themselves.
Yes.
I was kind of making a little list here of some things that are ongoing that people are involved in and giving themselves for others. And most all of this kind of stuff I'm talking about today, you ready? It's not something that's recruiting people for our church.
No.
This is seeing a need in the community, and it's meeting.
And that's what we're here for. It's not about recruiting people.
Absolutely. And that's part of our FOR Mahomet campaign.
Yep.
We're for Mahomet. We see these needs and want to be a part of meeting those needs in our community.
Yep.
Let me give you an example. We've said many times we're known as a peanut butter church.
Yeah.
Now this morning, just before we got ready to start, there were some ladies carrying in case after case after case of peanut butter.
Yeah, because next week they're going to be filling the backpacks.
Okay, and what do they do with that?
That goes to the kids who need it, who need meals, especially when they're not at school.
Well, and listen, speaking of backpacks, there's also an adult backpack that we do. We ask folks to, if you're out, just pick up a good adult backpack.
Yeah.
What's that about? Because that's different from packing the backpacks for the kids and the peanut butter.
It is, and that's for the homeless. It has like toiletries
For the
and stuff in it, the socks. I mean, because especially as this cold weather approaches.
Oh, it's getting that time.
Yeah, and so I think they'll be taking another bunch in December or late November to back out to them and getting them filled. Yeah.
Well, I've also got down here, of course, something that is ongoing all the time is helping hands.
Yeah.
However, I really want to emphasize our reaching out to and through helping hands at this time of the year.
Yeah.
Because we're getting into some of these seasonal needs that people have.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
Yep, right.
Christmas.
Yeah.
And so we ask you to keep thinking about helping hands as they keep thinking about helping so many others.
Yeah.
And then Pastor Jeff, with our season coming up, as we said, Christmas and Thanksgiving, our police department heads up handing out baskets and boxes of things for food and
A Thanksgiving meal is all
so
right there.
families can enjoy
Yeah.
Thanksgiving meal like everybody else.
Yeah.
And
We've been a part of that.
been a part of that. And when you hear that call come out, sign up. Say, I'll take my family, take your kids and everybody. It's just a couple of hours if we get enough people out there that to distribute all over the Mahomet Seymour School District.
Yep.
And it's a blessing.
It is.
My family's done that several times, and it's just a real joy.
Yep.
Then there are other things that people get involved with. We've got Mercy's Refuge.
Mercy's Refuge, yeah.
Several of our ladies help out there.
Yeah. We need the baby bottles.
The baby bottles for the Crisis Pregnancy Center. And on, all throughout the year, there are opportunities like that to give.
Helping right here at home.
And I am so impressed, as well as overwhelmed, again, just overwhelmed with your generosity, the way you give of yourself, as well as your means. Because we really are meeting the needs of people. We're not just playing church.
No.
We're not just holding church services.
No, because you're talking about seasonal time.
Yeah.
And we get the coats and the gloves for the kids in the area that they can't afford them or need them. And that is such a huge, you see them at the school bus, I see them out on the playground. That's a necessity just right here in Mahomet.
And along with that also is a toy drive.
The toy drive, it takes a village.
Yes.
Which is another way to help out the community all year long. But also at that time we try to help gather some toys so the kids have something open on Christmas. The parents feel like they can give their kids something at Christmas. And it's such a joy. It's to see the reaction and to hear the stories of the parents that walk in there to get stuff. It's just...
The more you help, the more you want to help more.
Yeah.
And it just brings to life the scripture, it's more blessed to give than to receive.
Yeah, I just keep thinking we're supposed to be the hands and feet of Jesus.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
being FOR Mahomet is how we're going to show that.
Well, I want you to know, being the hands and feet of Jesus around here, Mahomet Christian Church is a pretty big body of hands and feet.
Yeah, yep.
And a big heart. We love you guys, and we know you love our community. We also have things that just kind of help us celebrate and move on too. Every Sunday you can meet with us at 9 o'clock. We have Sunday school for every age in your family. 10 o'clock morning worship. And Pastor Jeff, this Sunday we will be continuing our series on the Ten Commandments.
Yeah, love carved in stone.
And this week it's commandment number 7.
Yeah, and if they've been missed any of the others, they go check them out on our website and listen to them.
Catch up with us and keep up with us.
Yeah.
Sunday mornings, 10 o'clock.
Yeah, come see what God has in store for you and this community around us.